I'm about to try this eye dosing thing. I'm not sure if you'll have read about it, but like the Daily Mail have gone off on one about it, saying that basically kids are listening to these certain tracks through headphones, and it's supposed to have drug-like effects, and they're kind of having freakouts and things. And it's the fear apparently is not that these things are actually dangerous themselves, but that they'll somehow lead to like actual drugs or something. So I'm going to give it a go and find out whether it actually has any effect at all, and whether it makes me want to go out and shoot up afterwards. I'm going to try a free sample from a site that's been set up to sell some of these tracks, and this one that I'm going to try is called Mirage, and it says, "This track frees your mind, bringing up images, sound and voices." So it sounds a bit like mushrooms so far. The Mirage recording is a combination of theta, beta and high beta waves, excellent for any creative activities such as painting, writing, designing and many others. So if the blog that I write for enemy.com after this is complete shit, then you can blame binaural beats for inspiring me to write complete shit. It's not my fault. That one was really weird. It sounded like a cocktail party in the freezer section of a supermarket or something, because it was people talking, but so many people that you couldn't tell what anybody was saying, and that it was just constant. I think it must have been looped. And then in the background, because that's just like a noise to mask the actual sound that is supposed to have an effect on you. So in the background you're constantly aware of the monotonous buzzing in each ear just going, so the whole thing was just not pleasant exactly, but strangely hypnotic. I feel a lot more alert, and I feel like I want to go and write about it. Does that count as being inspired? I suppose if you do try it out, one of the free ones, and you find that you're quite susceptible to it, and you quite like the idea of using it instead of other substances, then yeah, it probably is worth buying some of this stuff, but you don't actually need to, because you can just make your own. The way that eye dosing is supposed to work is through binaural beats, which basically means that if you have a set of headphones and you listen to these things, each ear is hearing a different frequency, and it's the difference between those frequencies which is supposed to have an effect on the speed of your brain. So the idea is, over a period of time, your brain kind of tunes into it, and then you can get into various different states. But at the moment, if you want to try and do this, then there are a lot of sites out there selling tracks for, you know, a tenner, 15 quid, something like that. But actually, if you've got, you know, any kind of music software, any sound producing software, you can actually do this yourself. Here we're going to use Audacity because it's free, but you can use anything you like. So it's quite simple. You just got to generate a sine wave tone. Here we're going to go for 170 Hz. Then we're going to put this on the left channel only, and then generate a tone on the right channel that's, let's say, 173 Hz. And this means the waves are just out of sync by 3 Hz, and it's this difference which is what is alleged to make binaural beats special. The difference in the frequencies forms an artificial beat inside your brain, and the brain is all about frequencies. It takes along at different speeds depending on what state you're in, whether that's asleep or awake or vegging out at work. I won't get too deep into the science of it. There's enough information around if you troll Wikipedia and places like that. The theory is that this binaural beat will coax your brain into different states. The only problem is a flat tone is boring and annoying, so the tracks are usually hidden behind white noise or sounds of running water to make them more palatable. But I really don't think that you need to shell out the amount that some people are charging for this kind of thing. So, you know, if you really want to experiment, then maybe have a go at making your own. Yeah, I think this will all die down. It's got out of hand. The media coverage has got well out of hand. This stuff's been around for ages. I can't see how it can be dangerous. At the end of the day, it's more like meditation than it is like taking any drug.